Travis Kelce spent Thanksgiving 2025 very differently from most Americans on the field under the bright lights of AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, locked in a tense holiday matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. While the holiday is traditionally marked by turkey, family, and relaxation, Kelce's day was consumed by strategy meetings, sideline intensity, and the pressure of a nationally televised game. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift, his fiancée, opted for a far quieter celebration. She stayed in Kansas City, surrounded by her parents and close family members, keeping her Thanksgiving intentionally low-key and decidedly out of the public eye. The couple, who delighted fans back in the summer by announcing their engagement on Instagram with the playful caption, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," had already set the tone months in advance for how they wanted to spend the holidays. Insiders revealed in October that Taylor and Travis had been discussing their end-of-year plans early and decided, without hesitation, that this season would be dedicated to family above all else. After an intense year marked by non-stop travel, professional demands, and heightened media attention, both agreed to avoid big gatherings, luxurious getaways, or high-profile events. Instead, their priority was splitting time between their families, keeping things intimate, and focusing on connection rather than spectacle. With that mutual decision came a natural boundary. Taylor, ever conscious of security and sensitive to how quickly fan attention can shift into frenzy, chose not to attend away games throughout the 2025 NFL season. Thanksgiving fell directly into that category. She remained in Kansas City with her family, cheering Travis on from home rather than from a stadium suite swarmed by cameras. Her absence from the Dallas game wasn't a sign of disinterest but rather part of a deliberate effort to keep their personal life protected and grounded during an especially demanding stretch. Just days before the matchup in Dallas, however, the couple did manage to carve out meaningful time together. They enjoyed a special dinner at Travis's newly opened Kansas City Steakhouse, 1587 Prime, a restaurant that had already become a magnet for fans and food lovers since its summer debut. The intimate pre-holiday dinner included a small, blended group: Travis's Uncle Don, several of his closest friends, and Taylor's father, Scott Swift. A cheerful group photo from the evening surfaced on social media shortly afterward, showing the families laughing, relaxed, and clearly at ease with one another. The moment offered fans a warm glimpse of how seamlessly their two families had begun to blend in the months following the engagement. The week leading up to Thanksgiving was quiet on the surface, but Taylor still found time to quietly support Travis when the Chiefs played the Indianapolis Colts at Arrowhead Stadium on November 23rd. She entered the stadium discreetly to watch Kansas City edge out Indianapolis in a nail-biting overtime thriller, a win that brought the Chiefs to a 6-5 record. Rather than taking her usual high-visibility suite, Taylor kept a much lower profile than in seasons past, a strategic decision made after those close to the couple shared that the overwhelming attention on her presence at games had begun to overshadow the action on the field. As Thanksgiving approached, the Chiefs prepared for a showdown that promised fireworks. The Dallas Cowboys were enjoying an impressive mid-season surge, coming off dominant wins over the Philadelphia Eagles and Las Vegas Raiders. Kansas City was riding momentum of its own after a dramatic comeback win fueled by Patrick Mahomes, whose superstar performance had kept the Chiefs' playoff hopes alive. With Dallas boasting one of the league's most explosive offenses, first in total yards per game and among the top in scoring, while Kansas City's defense remained one of the NFL's toughest, the holiday matchup was billed as must-watch television. The game wasted no time delivering excitement. On the Chiefs' opening drive, Patrick Mahomes connected with Rashee Rice for a crisp 27-yard touchdown. After forcing a quick Dallas 3-and-out, Mahomes found Travis Kelce in the end zone for a 2-yard score, putting Kansas City up 14-0 before the Cowboys had even settled into rhythm. But Dallas punched back fast. CeeDee Lamb slipped into the end zone for a touchdown, and running back Malik Davis broke free for a stunning 43-yard scoring run that electrified the home crowd and suddenly swung the momentum. By late in the second quarter, the Cowboys had seized control. Kicker Brandon Aubrey added multiple field goals, and the halftime scoreboard reflected their turnaround: Dallas 20, Kansas City 14. The third quarter continued the same pattern, with Dallas adding another field goal to stretch their lead to 23-14. For a time, it looked like the Cowboys might put the game out of reach entirely. But Mahomes and the Chiefs didn't fold. The fourth quarter turned into a dramatic back-and-forth battle. Dak Prescott marched the Cowboys down the field with precision, eventually hitting Javonte Williams for a tight 3-yard touchdown pass. A successful 2-point conversion to George Pickens pushed the Cowboys' lead to 7 in the final minutes. Kansas City responded with urgency, driving downfield in what felt like a classic Mahomes comeback sequence, but ultimately fell short. With a few crucial first downs, Dallas ran down the clock and sealed the 31-28 victory in front of an ecstatic home crowd. Statistically, the game was a showcase on both sides of the ball. Dak Prescott threw for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns on 27 completions. CeeDee Lamb rebounded from a challenging outing the previous week, finishing with 7 catches for 112 yards and a touchdown. Malik Davis, despite limited touches, delivered one of the game's pivotal highlights with his long-scoring run. Mahomes was sharp even in defeat, throwing 4 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. Rashee Rice caught 8 passes for 92 yards and a touchdown, and Kelce added multiple receptions, including his early score. But Kansas City's Achilles heel was discipline. 10 penalties for 119 yards, several at critical moments, extended Dallas drives and shifted momentum repeatedly. By the end of the night, the Chiefs' record fell to 6-6, marking the first time in the Mahomes era that postseason contention felt genuinely uncertain. While all of that unfolded in Texas, Taylor Swift enjoyed a peaceful Thanksgiving dinner in Kansas City, surrounded by her parents and extended family members. Without the noise of cameras or the constant hum of media speculation, she embraced the kind of holiday she has increasingly prioritized as her life and fame have intensified: quiet, intentional, and centered around the people she trusts most. She and Travis planned to reunite after the game to continue their Thanksgiving celebration, even if it meant shifting their traditions to fit the NFL calendar. Those close to the couple say Taylor has developed a heartfelt bond with Travis's mother, Donna Kelce. The two reportedly keep in regular contact, often arranging family moments that feel less like obligations and more like genuine connections. Travis, for his part, has integrated seamlessly into the Swift family, earning easy approval from Taylor's parents and siblings. Their family's natural closeness has only grown stronger since the summer engagement, reinforcing how central family has become to the couple's shared life. With a Christmas Day home game approaching for the Chiefs, Taylor and Travis are already looking ahead to another round of holiday balancing. Last year, Taylor famously attended Travis's Christmas matchup with her own family in tow, creating